Go. Go.
So I think was it 2 days ago or 3 days ago? I don't remember. But yeah, I had to go pick up my passport because I lost my passport the day that I arrived in Japan. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I lost just the passport. I don't know how or why. I was telling my manager, Chroma, that, I can do things on my own. Don't you worry about me. I'm a fully capable person. And then I went all the way to the hotel. They were asking for my passport. So I was like, yes. ちょっと待ってください. And then I was like, oh. What? I was digging through my bag and everything and I couldn't find it. And it was raining like crazy. It was pouring rain. It was the worst weather, like hot and sticky. And I had to carry around an umbrella and then with the luggage and all. Man, I was panicking. I was actually gonna have a breakdown because it was so stressful, Fortunately, Chroma called the lost and found, and they were like, oh, is it a Canadian passport? Like, yes. So after that, I decided to pick up the passport the day before my flight. It was really busy. I think that was around the time that Mume had her birthday. I feel bad for missing out, but I really had to pick up my passport or else I wouldn't be able to go home. This was when I was picking up my passport. I arrived at the Narita station. When I looked up on the website, it said that you had to go to an airport police and I had to go out in the scorching sun for 15 minutes. I walked all the way there. And when I arrived, I was like, hey, I came to pick up my passport. This is all in Japanese, of course. And they said the person who has the key to open the lost and found cabinet didn't come in. And because of that, they can't give me my passport. And I was like, what the heck? What are you saying? My flight is tomorrow? What are you saying? Again, another breakdown. And they were like, yeah, you have to go to the embassy. I'm like, what? I can't. My parents are gonna kill me. Yeah, I didn't even tell my parents that I lost my passport. You should visit a temple. I know, I almost lost my phone this trip too. I don't know what happened. Turns out that I wasn't supposed to go to that airport station. So there's an airport police in the airport. And then there's another airport police in the station. It's not in the Narita airport, it's in Narita station? So I was like, oh. It took me forever to find this airport police station, and they're telling me to go to the one in the station. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So I walked all the way back in the scorching sun, and by then, I'm drenched, because it's super hot and humid. I go back to the airport police. They're not there. I'm like, oh my god. What do I do? And I send a picture to Chroma, and Chroma's like, oh no, not there. There's a lost and found office. I don't really understand what the procedure is. The airport police finds it and keeps it, and then I think after a bit they send it to the lost and found office. I don't know. I went there. I finally found it. I still can't believe it, but I found my passport. I was so happy, but that took me 4 hours. But my work wasn't done then because I had to run errands for Time Family and also for Sally because Sally wanted some stuff for her baby. I did that last time that I went to Japan. This time I had to do everything the day before and had to make sure that I was done with my errands by 6:30. I was hanging out with Bae and I had to finish everything by then. Because I have my passport, I get the duty tax-free, whatever. So that's why I had to get my passport. I had to go to Akachan, which is a very popular baby store throughout Japan, but it's not in the city area, it's in the suburbs. So I had to like go all the way. Since I was using my phone for navigation purposes, by the time I got there, I only had like 20%. Obviously, I would want Sally to be able to see the stuff, so I video called her. By the time I got the stuff that she wanted, it was 10%. So I was like, okay, you know, got everything, that's great. But are you sure that you don't want anything else? And I was looking around, you know, I want to make sure that she did all the looking around. And then, you know, we found some cute clothes. But by then, it's 1%. So now I can't Uber back. I don't know which line to take. I was asking at the, you know, there's always a person at the station. So I was like,
すみません。
where did I want to go? Like,
渋谷駅に行きたいんですけど、どうやれば行きますか?
And then I didn't understand what they said. They were like, oh yeah, like go over here, go over there. I'm like, ah. And they're like, わかりますか? It's like, and I said, わかります. And then I stared off into the distance for a few seconds and I went back. すみません、わかりません. Yeah, I said, タクシーに乗ってみます。ありがとうございました. I went and grabbed a random taxi. They were like, oh, where do you want to go? And I was like, oh, I would like to go to this hotel in this area. And they don't get it. They want a really specific, like 12-7 Shone, whatever. I don't know. I don't know the address, you know? So the name isn't enough. And then I just told them the station that's like, you know, near the hotel, and did that. And I had to charge my phone to about at least 30% before heading out. And then I was late because of that. I was just at the hotel for a bit, for about 5 minutes, and then I went out. It was a good time. Came home at around 1, passed out. I had to wake up at around 7 to pack up and get out of there. But the trip was still enjoyable despite everything. Yeah, and while I was hanging out with Iris before, I lost my phone. And I was, you know, looking to see what kind of makeup is gonna look nice on her. I was like, yeah, I'll treat you. It's fine. And then I don't have it. I don't have my phone. And I was, you know, running again. That's just running. It's always running. I'm so tired. I don't want to run anymore. Is your purse just full of holes? Yeah, that's what I don't understand. So where was the phone? The phone, I left it in some shop. What is wrong? What is wrong with me? I'm getting old. I'm getting so old.